is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis Kimberly. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about all the things that I wish I knew before I Texlaxed my hair. Now, don't get me wrong, I do not have any regrets, and I love my Texlaxed hair. I love the texture, I love the volume, I just love everything about my Texlaxed hair, but there are definitely some things that I wish I had known before I had taken the plunge and Texlaxed my hair. So if you're interested in learning more about Texlaxing, knowing more about what that actually means on a practical basis, then you're definitely gonna want to stay tuned to the end of this video. And you know what, guys? I'm just feeling like, I don't know, I'm oddly feeling like very happy. I don't know what it is. Our country is in a crazy state right now. Everyone is in fear right now. Everyone's afraid. Everyone's nervous. Everyone's like, what the heck is going on? But like, that's why I love YouTube so much, because it's just a space where like you can just tune all of that out and just zone in and talk to your faves. And I just feel that way about you guys. So I hope that you guys are safe and well out there. It really is pretty crazy what the world is going through right now, but I just want to at least just give you a little bit of, you know, just light, airy kind of feel today. So if you're interested, then definitely stay tuned and hit that subscribe button, the red button down below, so that you can be alerted every time I upload a video every Sunday, okay? Okay, all right, let's get into it. So I get this question a lot from you guys, and you all want to see what my hair looks like when it's air dried. Now let me tell you, Texlaxing, when you Texlax, like air drying is not a thing. Like you don't do it. It's not like, you know, wash day, okay, let me just air dry my hair. Like, no, air drying is dead. As you guys know, Texlaxing is when you purposely under process your relaxer. Still a relaxer, but you leave it on for a shorter time. There are other ways to Texlax as well, but like the main way to Texlax is to just reduce the processing time. So you can imagine that you're going to have so much more texture in your hair than you would if you relaxed per the box instructions, which usually leads to something that's either, you know, just more straight or even bone straight sometimes. So imagine hopping out the shower, you got all of this texture in your hair. You guys have seen my hair when it's wet. There's so many videos of my hair wet that you can check out. But imagine coming out the shower, your hair is wet, and then you have all of this texture and then you just leave it alone. My hair looks like it's completely natural. It looks like I've got an afro. So I guess my point is that like, don't expect once you Texlax to be able to wash your hair and just go, or wash your hair and just leave your hair out and expect that you're going to be able to rock a style with air dried hair. It's not happening, at least for people who have Texlaxed hair like I do. Other than like twist outs and braid outs, like you can totally do those air dried styles that are set, but I'm talking about just air dry, like wash and just let it go, and just, you know, like put it in a ponytail, just let it go, or like just put it back in a clip and let it go. Not happening. And with that, there's a lot of envy. I look at relaxed girls sometimes and I'm like, damn, like Texlaxing is easier than when I was natural, but relaxed hair looks even easier than my Texlaxed hair. Like, I kind of envy you. So if you're Texlaxed or you're considering Texlaxing, just expect to have a little bit of that like relaxed hair envy, because you're not quite all the way relaxed, so your hair is different. And some things that relaxed ladies can do with like air drying and just kind of like skipping the blow drying step and just going straight to flat ironing after their hair's already air dry, like that's not going to apply to you. So you kind of have to get that out of your head, because it's not happening. It's not happening. But there are so many other benefits that you can enjoy, like twist outs and braid outs and all those other things. So I just want to like put that on your radar, because it's something that like is super disappointing to me, but it is what it is. And the next thing I would say is that you're going to use so much more product than you would when you were relaxed. Did that make sense? So if you were relaxed, think about how much product you use then. When you're Texlaxed, you're gonna use probably twice as much, honestly. When you have texture in your hair, it's just, you have to do more to get the product into the hair, to get the product absorbed into the hair. That's why I say to you guys, a big tip in your hair regimen is not just putting the product on your hair, you have to work it through, because it's just, you have to work that much harder to get the product to penetrate. So you're gonna use a lot more product. It will be a little bit more expensive. Think about, because I know a lot of you are coming out of natural world into relaxed world, or you've tapped into both and you're kind of figuring out what you want to do. If you ever have been natural, you know how much your hair just swallows up product. Like, it's like to no end. In a few hours, you feel like your hair is dry again, right? So it is kind of like that with Texlaxing, not to the same extent, but if you know what it's like to be relaxed, just expect to use more products than you did when your hair was straighter. And honey child, the humidity. Humidity is like, I just don't understand why I can't be great. Why the humidity won't allow me to be out here flowing. All I want to do in this world is do a blowout, is to straighten my hair and just be out here in the wind just blowing. But no, the world, the elements will not let me be great, because with my Texlaxed hair, humidity is a big style killer. I mean, if I have straight styles, I have to make sure that when I go outside, my hair is tucked back, it's under a hood, it's pinned away, there's no straight pieces coming out of my hood, because those little straight pieces are gonna be all messed up, and I'm really like OCD when it comes to my hair, and the texture's all feeling the same, and if I feel something rough, the flat iron's getting to it. So like, I know myself, and I just gotta make sure everything's tucked away. So don't be thinking that you're gonna be out here in these streets being cute with your hood off with your Texlaxed hair, because it's not happening. The only time that I can really comfortably go outside with my hair out is in the wintertime, and that is obviously contrary to what people say about when you should have your hair out, and that, you know, the winter months the air is drier and you should have your hair out. But sis, I cannot go outside in the summertime without my hair kinking up. When I was relaxed, I experienced this when I was natural, absolutely. On a deeper, more personal level when I was natural. However, when I was relaxed, I didn't have to deal with any of that. I could do whatever I wanted. I could run, I could exercise, and my hair, like, it wouldn't revert. So I didn't realize to what extent the humidity would just ruin all my plans, but I just want to let you guys know that it is a thing, and just be mindful of it. Now, another thing that I will say is that if you are somebody who heat styles your hair regularly or undergoes different kinds of processes like dyeing, for instance, you're going to notice heat damage or that kind of like processing damage more with Texlaxed hair than you would with relaxed hair. So I was talking so fast that I totally forgot to mention that I am referring to hair being wet. So you notice heat damage more when your Texlaxed hair is wet than you do when your relaxed hair is wet. That's not to say though, and don't confuse this, that's not to say that your hair is going to be more damaged when you're Texlaxed as opposed to relaxed hair. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you're going to see the heat damage more because you have more texture in your hair when you're Texlaxed. When your hair is relaxed, it tends to be very stringy, and that's not to say that it's unhealthy, but that's just the way that your hair is left. Because you don't have as much texture, it's like if your ends are dead, it kind of just blends in, if that makes sense. Just know that any texture variation is gonna be more apparent with your Texlaxed hair. So just be mindful of that. Like I said, it doesn't make a huge difference because you're most likely not going to be wearing air dried styles anyway. If anything, you're going to be doing twist outs and braid outs. So that's not really going to be a thing that's going to affect you. But after you wash your hair, if it really disturbs you to see different textures in your hair, then, you know, that might bother you. But just be aware of it. It doesn't bother me. If anything, it's more of an indicator to me of like how my hair is reacting to different heat styling. Like if I'm starting to see heat damage, it's like, all right, sis, back up a little bit. And then that being said, this just kind of segues is that there's just absolutely no way with Texlaxed hair to get the same texture throughout your hair. Now, I always preach consistency. If you've watched my Texlaxing videos, which I will link above, if you are consistent with the amount of time that you allow your relaxer to sit on your head, and you're consistent with your relaxer stretches, meaning the time, the number of weeks between relaxers, that's gonna be the best way to ensure that you have the same texture for every process. But listen, like things happen and it's hard to get that same texture. I've been doing this for over 3 years, and yeah, do I have some variation in texture? Yeah, I do. Is it catastrophic to my hair? Absolutely not. Do I feel like my hair is severely damaged? Absolutely not. If you're trying to achieve some sort of like S-curl kind of look, like a 3C kind of look, you're not getting that with Texlaxed hair. And even if you achieve it one time, you're not going to be able to maintain it long term. And then the last thing that I would say that I didn't really expect, obviously, you know what? I didn't expect this because I didn't expect to be on YouTube. I get so many questions about my Texlaxed hair. So the next point is that, or the last point is that you're gonna get so many questions about your hair. Like, what is it? Are you natural? Are you relaxed? You said you're relaxed, but like your hair doesn't look relaxed. Are you sure you're not natural? Girl, you got a texturizer and it went wrong, right? Like, people have no idea what your hair is. There are so many women who don't know what texlaxing is at all. And so you're always in a state of explaining to people what your hair is and the decision that you made. People really think that your hair is unhealthy. They think that you have done some sort of irreversible damage to your natural hair, and they can make fun of it, make fun of your hair as a result. And like, I just think it's so silly. Like, you have no idea. I have hair on my head. Like, how are you gonna tell me how that what I'm doing with my hair makes no sense? Like, but I got inches though. So like you make no sense. Like, how does that work? But whatever. So just be prepared for it. People think you're getting a texturizer, which in truth you kind of are, but you're not getting the texturizer so that you could be like, oh my God, I've got 3C curls now, and I've got these like Shirley Temple curls, and oh my God. Like, that's not why you're doing it. You're doing it for the manageability. You're doing it for the texture. You're doing it for the volume that it gives you. You're doing it for time reasons. There's so many good, valid reasons to go Texlax. So just be aware that you might get questions. You probably will get questions, and just be prepared to answer them. But it's all right, because you good, sis. So like, just do your thing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are the things that I, over the years, and I've been Texlaxed almost 4 years now. June will be 4 years, and I love it. Do I have my days where I feel like, damn, like I would really like to like be relaxed? Yeah, I do. I would be lying if I didn't. If you ask me, do you ever think about going back to natural? I would say absolutely not. And so like, you know, it is what it is. Like, there are definite trade-offs for Texlaxed hair and relaxed hair, but it's good because I know that you guys are super interested, and I'm just so happy because I know I'm talking a lot, but I don't know, I'm just in a good mood. Yeah, like, I'm just so happy because a lot of you guys have been like, girl, I relaxed my hair and I love it. And it's so weird because I feel like you guys, like, it's so weird to be proud and happy for people putting chemicals on their head, but it means so much more than that. And it means, in a lot of ways, for you women, it's freedom of choice, freedom to be who you want to be, the flexibility that it gives you, the freedom to do what you want with your time and not have to focus so much time and energy on your hair. I mean, that really goes a long way in your life overall. So yes, I'm proud. Yes, I'm happy. I congratulate you, sis. And if you decide to be Texlaxed, keep those 6 things in mind. But honestly, I love it, and I'm sure you will love it too. But yeah, I hope you guys liked that, and I hope it was informative. So if you liked it, then definitely hit the like button. A big thumbs up would really help my channel grow. Hit the subscribe button, and until next time, guys, I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.